We finally got long-range scanners partially online, only to find that the probable origin of the Kilrathi attack is a lot closer than we'd like. We are detecting at least one unknown contact in the system, but the damage to our sensors and enemy ECM is preventing us from getting an accurate reading on the size, strength, or precise location of the force in question. Unfortunately, if push comes to shove, we have no strike capability to counter a large enemy force as we unloaded our longbows to the Kennedy. We've sent a distress call to any nearby Confed forces, but there's been no response. We can only assume that any other vessels close enough to assist us have either been destroyed or did not receive our distress call through the Kilrathi jamming. With our engines partially repaired, we are still making time to the Eddings jump point. We can't outrun anything in our current condition, but with any luck, we can pursue a course that will allow us to evade the Kilrathi. We will launch all remaining fighters to escort the Wellington out of the system. Alpha will consist of myself and Sandman. Bravo will be Assassin and Ninja. Hubler and Floyd will be Charlie, flying Thunderbolts. Evasion is our best chance for survival, so we will take an indirect route to the jump point. We will escort the Wellington through navs 1, 2, and 3. The jump point out of here is at nav 4. It is likely that the Kilrathi will have some sort of capital ship at the jump point, so the Thunderbolts should try to save the torpedoes until then. There's no room for error, people. We are a damaged carrier with fewer fighters than a destroyer. We are a very tempting target for the Cats. Do all you can to make sure we aren't an easy one. Godspeed.
Fighters, you're cleared for immediate launch.
Wellington, what is your current status?
All integrity is screwed up beyond all recognition. Engines are less than 50% operational. Phase shielding is intermittent. Half our turrets are destroyed. Captured missile launchers are damaged. We still have some internal fires.
You might as well give this old tub a new nickname. Maybe the TCS Bullseye or something like that.
You know, as grim as this looks, I'm actually looking forward to the challenge.
Stow it, people. This is serious, so act the part. Pulls up to escort formation and set course to nav 1. Thunderbolts, check in.
I'm locked, loaded, and ready to go.
The Dex did a good patch-up job. All lights are green. Peter was primed and ready.
Good. Ninja, Sandman, Assassin, let's keep those Thunderbolts alive. We'll probably need their capital ship strike ability sooner than later.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Major, picking up an entire squadron of targets. They're running hot.
Well, shoot. I was hoping we could get farther before they found us. Engage and destroy the enemy. Wellington, try to jam their comms. Maybe we can keep them from calling the rest of the Cats in on top of us.
You'll never know what hit him.
I shall restore hard and spit it out again.
Enemy fighters destroyed. If If they can spare an entire squadron of targets for a simple recon, the enemy presence in this system is probably even bigger than we estimated.
We can't confirm whether or not we could jam their transmissions. All fighters, be on guard.
This is going to get interesting.
Pilots, get back into formation around the carrier and activate your autopilot. We need to get out of here.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Vampire! We have capship missiles inbound. It cannot sustain a single hit.
All units, destroy those missiles. None of them get through. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Watch your distance. If you're too close when you take out a capship missile, the shockwave will tear your fighter to shreds.
The targets must have got a signal through and called in the capship missile strike. That means all hostile forces in the system know where we are.
There's a cheerful thought.
Keep your eyes peeled. Those missiles had to come from somewhere.
All units, as soon as those missiles are destroyed, form on our side and set course for Nav 2. We have to get out of here.
That's the last of the missiles.
Let's get a move on it. There's almost certainly more trouble on the way.
Proceed to next waypoint.
All units, the Kilrathi are putting a jamming field on us. Be advised, our long-range scanners have gone blank.
Bandits! Bandits! I'm reading fighters closing rapidly on our position.
You know what to do. Engage.
Nowhere to fight this battle, me scum! I have been cheated of my victory.
Great shot! You'll never know what hit him.
All units, the jammer field is still on us. Return to escort formation and proceed to the next waypoint.
I don't like flying blind like this.
It's not like we have any other choice. Move out.
Proceed to next waypoint.
More bandits. Stand by to engage.
Major, we've got one destroyer closing in. Don't give it a chance to fire capship missiles.
All units, attack the destroyer. Turrets are a priority.
Should we use our torpedoes?
Not yet. Wait for a specific order to fire torpedoes. There may be bigger fish to fry out there. See if you can take out their missile launcher.
Consider that guy declawed.
I hope you new guys remember how to attack turrets.
You fly like the ape that you are.
Watch out! He's right behind you!
Good job saving our bacon. That was a close one.
Wellington, what's your status?
As well as anything could be. Our engines took a few hits, but we're still okay.
Very well. We can jump out at the next nav point. All fighters return to formation and set autopilot.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Well, I think we just found out where all those fighters were coming from. We've got 2 enemy cruisers blockading the jump point.
Wellington, can your shields withstand a barrage from the cruisers long enough to jump?
Unlikely, Major. Our base shields are operating at partial power only.
That means we need to take those cruisers down. Hubler, Floyd, you are clear to use those torpedoes.
But Major, we barely have enough torpedoes to take down one of the cruisers. And that's if we hit it just right.
We'll take the other one down the old-fashioned way. Can't afford to lose the other Thunderbolt. Provide cover.
I will need your hands to do the thing.
Yeah! Great job, kid! I'm real impressed.
We've lost both the Thunderbolts. Major, what should we do?
Wellington, you're going to have to try to run the blockade. We'll try to drop fire from the cruisers.
That won't give you much time to land.
We'll do what we have to do. We'll try to do emergency landings as the Wellington jumps.
What about Hubler and Floyd? They've ejected. They're still out there.
We have no means of retrieving them, Sandman. There's nothing we can do. Wellington, if you're going to do this, we need to do this now.
Major, our engines are overheating. Must be the damage from the last attack. We'll push it as hard as we can.
Roger that. Just hang on a little longer. Stupid cats. They're giving me some trouble.
Damn it! All units! Our engines have blown out! We're losing thrust!
Wellington, the cruisers are closing in on you!
Copy that, Lieutenant. Try to buy us some time.
Die, you birdish freak!
Under heavy fire! Take some of this heat off of me!
The cruisers are almost in range! We can't get clear!
Wellington Control, you've got to do something!
We're trying, but no luck. We're abandoning ship.
What about you, Wellington Control?
This rust bucket's finished. Good luck, Major.
No, we made it so far. How could this be happening?
Sandman, stay focused. We need to buy time for the crew of the Wellington to abandon ship.
So, where do we go from here, Major?
Haven't figured that out yet. Shuttles or life pods get out.
Mission.
Scanning. I can't see any, sir.
They're all gone. We're stranded here.
Major, what's our options?
I don't know about you, but I'm not prisoner material. Especially considering what the cats do to captured pilots. I'm planning to go out with a bang.
I'm with you, Major.
Count me in.
Let's do as much damage as we can.
Okay then, let's get the show on the road, folks. All units, follow me.
You will not survive this battle, scum!
Major, I'm reading 2 more cap ships coming through the jump point. They're big ones, too. Wait, IFF reads as Confederation! They're friendlies!
Say again?
Capital ships coming through the jump point are friendlies. Got 2 cruisers coming out of the jump.
Wellington pilots, where the heavy cruisers Dover and Juno responding to your distress call. What's your situation? Over.
This is Major Boss, Senior Flight Officer. The cats already got the Wellington.
I see we were too late. Were there any survivors?
Just us and 2 other ejected pilots.
Wellington pilots, stand by. We need to clear this jump point of the Kilrathi presence. All batteries, open fire!
Yeah, rip those flea bags apart!
You fly like the ape that you are!
For the Wellington!
Don't mess with us, furballs!
What do you know? Against all odds, we have lived to fight another day.
Guess the Grim Reaper didn't have our names on his list today.
We lived, but we're the only ones. Everyone else, they're all gone.
I know, man. I know. I feel bad for them too. But the way I see it, the universe has just given us a gift. We can either focus on what we've lost, or we can focus on what we've been given. And we've each been given another day. You don't have to feel guilty because you lived.
You all performed admirably today. I couldn't have asked anything more from you.
Attention Wellington pilots. Once you guys set down, we'll pick up the ejected pilots and then be jumping out. We'd like to do a clean sweep of the system ourselves to take out any stragglers, but we've taken too much damage. We've transmitted a request for reinforcements to make sure Oberan is free of any Kilrathi activity.
Copy, Dover. We've done all we can today, pilots. However, I have the feeling it's only just begun. Pilots, initiate landing pattern.
This is a dark day, Sandman, but you can't blame yourself for what happened. The Kilrathi cruisers came too close for us to save the Wellington in time. Loss is part of this war, Sandman. You unfortunately have just borne witness to a scene played out all too often in this damn conflict. Confed Intel is going to want to hear about this, and they usually don't want to hear it just once. Get some rest. You'll need it.